The Geordie Jedi here doing my next football season review. Stoke City finished 9th. They just nicked 9th spot from us, from Newcastle, because we lost to Liverpool, which isn't really any great shame. But 9th for Stoke City is a brilliant result for the end of the season. I mean, they were involved in the relegation dog battle. Granted, they weren't probably the weakest side in the relegation battle. They were probably one of the least likeliest to go down, but they were involved in it and fought the way out and got 9th. So well done. The thing that really helped them this year was their home record. The Britannia Stadium is a horrible place to go, even for the bigger teams. You know, Chelsea and Arsenal and that, they don't like it when they have to go to the Britannia Stadium, because unlike most clubs, what Stoke City do is they'll defend when they're at home. When they're away, fair enough, they'll defend. When other clubs are at home, they'll attack in general, unless they're the big clubs, in which case they sometimes get away with it. But Stoke City defend at home, and they do a brilliant job at it. You know, they concede very few goals, even against the big teams. You know, you get more draws. You don't win as much, but you also don't lose as much as anyone else. You get lots of draws. You get the wins as well. I mean, you still score goals now and again with people like Peter Crouch, Adam Wingy. Asaidi was in this season on loan, I believe. I know Adam Wingy's left, but I mean, you know, it was people like that. You know, that got you the goals, and you did brilliantly well. Now, main thing you're missing is probably a striker. You know, Peter Crouch is a decent striker, but A, he could use some help, and B, you could probably use a replacement for Peter Crouch. He's getting a bit old now, and he doesn't score an amazing amount of goals. You do need a 10+ goal scorer. For me, if you could get Britannia in, who's on loan to Sunderland, did a very good job. You know, even if you brought him back in on loan, he would do a decent job. Newcastle after Gomez, he'd be brilliant for you if he's gone. Personally, I don't want Gomez anyways. Gomes, so whatever how I pronounce his name. He'd be pretty decent for you. Lacina Traore at Monaco, if you could bring him on loan, probably most likely on loan, he'd be alright for you. You know, there's not many options. Financially, you do have a decent amount of money, as I recall. I mean, obviously you finished 9th, so you get a good amount, and also you didn't spend a massive amount last transfer window, or the transfer window before that, so you should have an alright amount of money. You could do with a creative midfielder, actually, someone like, well, we had Johan Kabay at the time, before January, we had Johan Kabay. You could do with someone who's like that. I know Arnautovic is decent, as is I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Ireland, that was it. Stephen Ireland, he's alright, but you know, you need someone who can do it more regularly. On that kind of front, you would be looking at someone who's young. You know, someone like, well, Barkley. You know, you're looking for that kind of style of player. You probably couldn't get Barkley. I don't think many clubs could get Barkley if they wanted him. There aren't many choices. There's Goslin, who'd went to Bournemouth. He would have been alright, but not brilliant for years. For me, the French league would be for years where to look. I mean, there's Cabella, who's we're after. You know, there's a couple of good attacking midfielders in France. You'd probably be better off looking there. Anyways, overall, you've had a brilliant season. You know, you finished 9th. Which is an amazing result for you, especially considering how close you were to being relegated effectively. It's been the Geordie Jedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps us. Subscribe if you want. May the force be with you.